Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're doing another Swiss Cube draft. Be sure to check out this week's episode of the Mortar Pod. I just uploaded it. It's the custom magic set I made this week was for Wayne's World, and this one was the most popular one of any ones I've made so far. It got the most views and got the most likes, so people have read it, really liked it. So I'll have that link for you guys to look at. As far as the pick goes, I think we got to take Mind Sculptor, right? Look at this card. So ridiculous. They had to ban it. I mean, come on. They had to ban it. What does that tell you? Tells me it's ridiculous. What else is good in here? I like the Damnation. Opheomancer's pretty popular card. I think it's cool. I like it. Little Death Toucher every turn or every time it dies, I guess. Oblivion Ring, Impulse. Jace it is. Okay, Inkwell Leviathan, big shroudy dude. That's kind of good. I like the Lingering Souls as well. Ancient Tomb. Nice way to ramp a little bit. Daretti, Scrap Servant. I like it. Is he like an Italian goblin or something? It's kind of cool. Tribe Elder. Green-blue ramp again? I don't know. Is that gonna bother people? Might just be the pick anyway. Could take the Ancient Tomb. It leaves us more open. Could take Caves, but it's not on color with our Jace. Metalworker if I had a ton of artifacts or whatever. I would like some shuffle effects because of Brainstorm on Jace. So Sakura Tribe Elder may actually be the best pick for us, since it allows us to do a turn 3 Jace. Yeah, I think I'll take the Elder. I mean, if you're going to go ramp, you go blue-green ramp. That's what I always say. Let's see here. You've got Journey, Mom, Image, Aether Vial, Signet, Wild Speaker, of course. Can't deny the Wild Speaker. I do like it. I like the Image a lot, though. I mean, if I had to choose one of these colors to pick, I'm going to choose Jace. I'm going to choose blue because of Jace. So I'd almost like rather lean to blue and then branch out from there in case I don't end up green. Image is pretty just really good in general, actually. There's just so many good creatures in this format, and copying them is nice. This card used to be even more powerful when they had the old legend rule. It was like a 2-mana way to kill Thrun, Geist of St. Traft. Doesn't work like that anymore. Alright, Venser is quite good. I like the Flooded Strand. Flooded Strand's very good with the Jace. Venser is just very good, though. I'm a big fan of Venser for the most part. There's a lot of really cool interactions with it in general. And it's kind of like it's cool with Caracas. I really do like it with that. But the fact that it's just really good. A lot of cool interactions with it. Sphinx is a nice way to finish, I guess. But nothing else too crazy in here. I do like the Flooded Strand, but I'm going to take Venser. I like him. Okay, so Enlightened Tutor could theoretically find, I guess, nothing currently. Adhikar Waste is cool. Crucible's cool with Strip Mine, which is definitely in this cube. And I guess it's cool with fetches. Underground Sea is nice. Possibly opening us up to black. I like it more than the Adhikar Waste, although blue-white is probably really good. I think I'm okay taking the Underground Sea. I'm not sure. I mean, it's tough to deny a dual land. Yeah, I guess I'll take a dual land. I'll do it. Okay, there's Wasteland, which is good. We've got Hinterland Harbor, which is good for getting the green online. Tombstalker, a little delve dude, who's quite good. Dimir Signet, ramp a little bit. It allows for turn 3 Venser or Jace, which is good, definitely. Like I said, I do like Wasteland. It's nice. Eureka, I mean, Eureka's good, I guess, if you have a lot of big dudes. I think I'm interested in either Hinterland or Demir's Signet here. I think I'm gonna take the Signet. I mean, there's no reason to indicate that black is necessarily the direction I want to pair with my blue, but I do kind of like the ramp in black and blue. Him, quite good. Grave Titan's an excellent finisher, though. That's kind of a reason to go black. Trinket Mage, also good. Not for us yet, but could be. So, and there's Simic Signet too, but I may not want to be in green. I like this Grave Titan. Grave Titan's a good card. 10 power for 6 mana. It's tough to deny that. That's good. All right, let's take the Grave Titan. I'm on board. Okay, there's a Treetop Village, which is cool. I could take the Dragon Skull Summit. There's also a Porcelain Legionnaire, which is, actually a pretty reasonable blocker, to tell the truth. But I think I'm going to go with the Summit. Opens us up for a red splash, perhaps. I'm okay with that. Like a Flame Tongue Kavu. Yeah, Flame Tongue Kavu is probably, I would think, maybe worth splashing or not. I mean, 4/2 body for 4 that kills something, probably. Might just want the Underground River. Actually, Ophiomancer might be the best for us, because we look like we're slower. So the benefit of Ophiomancer is it just comes down, and it's each upkeep, so as soon as it's your opponent's turn, if they don't kill it at the end of your turn, you get a Death Touch Snake, which is really nice. I'm going to take the Ophiomancer. I like it. Alright, Apex Predator, but we don't have the green fixing. Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth is actually pretty reasonable. Nethervoid's good, I guess, if I have a Planeswalker or a Grave Titan out, Nethervoid's going to be really good. Grave Robber is cool too. I'm trying to think of all the benefits I can get from this Urborg. I can't figure it out yet, but I'll take the Urborg. I mean, I'm in black, so it might be good. All right, Chrome Mox is a reasonable way to colorlessly ramp. Tendrils is for Storm, which I don't think I'm going to go for. I mean, not super likely I want to play Chrome Mox, but I can. It's an option. I don't think I want to do this Tri-Builder anymore. Massacre Worm seems actually very good against tokeny builds, or there's just opportunities, I think, when Massacre Worm can be very good, so we'll take it. All right, Brain Maggot's a reasonable card. Lets you look at your opponent's hand, and in the case of like a Red Deck Wins match, potentially force them to burn it. All right, Tombstalker, very reasonable. This is going to reward us if we can find some... Last Pick Him is nice. Fetch lands. Very good with fetch. Very good with just cheap spells in general. Ooh, Demonic Tutor. It's a very good spell. Talrand, very good. Currently works only with him. That's it. Only works with him. All right, well, not that good for our deck then. I probably just want the Tutor. I guess Sensei's Divining Top's pretty cool too. But overshadowed by Jace, of course. Assault Monolith is some ramp, but I'm not sure I need that. Demonic Tutor's pretty good. I mean, it's tough to deny finding anything in your deck for 2 mana, right? I think we'll just take that. There's also a Watery Grave, which I'd like, but I'm going to take the Tutor. So we've got ways to win. I'd like some early control. Ooh, little Snapcaster. Sort of Feast and Famine. Pretty cool. Frantic Search is a way to fill for Delve, which is actually kind of good. I think I want the Snapcaster, even though I don't really have anything to interact with it too well right now. I guess Tutor's pretty cool with it. But, I mean, we're in blue-black. We have to get some spells, right? Have to. I don't know where all the counter spells are. I think blue's just really popular. So, might be getting cut on blue, but I'll live with it. Let's take the Snapcaster. All right, Factor Fiction is quite good since it fills your graveyard for Delve as well as finds some good spells for you to get. Living Death is a board wipe, though. Mesa currently doesn't find anything. Old Man of the Sea is actually quite good. It fills our curve reasonably well as well. It's nice to steal ramp creatures and stuff like that. Like stealing an Oracle is pretty insane. I may just want the Factor Fiction. I need some more spells. Snapcaster works well with it. Fills the graveyard for Tombstalker. Maybe even finds Tombstalker, which is nice. Bloodline Keeper is quite good too, though. Yeah, Bloodline Keeper is good. Tough to deny the power of Bloodline Keeper. I think I'm going to take the Factor Fiction. I like card draw. I kind of feel like I want more than just Jace, but we'll find out. Don't really have enough artifacts to justify a Tolarian Academy. I think it's probably just a pretty easy Glenelender Archmage, which is just a fantastic creature in general. All right, Glenelender it is. Ooh, Cryptic. Augur's probably not that good. Dark Confidant's too dangerous. Cryptic it is. I think pretty easily, actually. I'm a big Cryptic fan. All right, Metamorph, which is good. Yawgmoth's Will, geez. I don't think I have enough stuff to play for my graveyard. Hypnotic Spectre is good. Getting pretty color intensive. I would like some more fixing. It's a good, something nice I guess Urborg does. Nightveil Spectre also is quite good. I think I would prefer the Metamorph though. Just more options. Having Image and Metamorph's nice. Also, being able to copy artifacts is nice too. And it's kind of like a 3-drop. I do like the Abyss. The Abyss is actually really good with Grave Titan too. I could see that being good. I'm going to take the Metamorph though. So what does this deck need? This deck, I mean, we have, okay, so we have our ways to win, which means I want more ways to control. I want removal. I want Shriek Maw, even though it's not a non-creature spell. I want stuff like Shriek Maw. I want to be able to kill stuff. And I think Shriek Maw is excellent at that. Also, a very good Phantasmal Image or Metamorph target, for sure, to be sure. Detention Sphere, don't have any white fixing. We currently don't even have enough blue or black fixing, so I do have to prioritize that pretty highly. Vidalcan Shackles seems very good. Granted, we are pretty color intensive both ways, but I think I am going to take the Shackles. It's tough to deny. Tough to deny creature theft. Why didn't it place it? Oh, I see, because the Metamorph's on the bottom. All right. Sort by converted mana cost. Do this and put that on the bottom. All right. Talran, still not good. We did table the Watery Grave, which is amazing news for us. I'm going to take it over the Memory Lapse and the top, even though they're both good. I think we kind of need this Watery Grave. Probably not using the Summit unless there's something that I really want to splash. I mean, Aristocrat is reasonable. I don't really like it for us. Certainly not on the splash. Could take the Trop Island in case I want to splash green, which would, I guess, be good for Vraska. But all right, let's take the Trop Island. Just something we could use. Ooh, Table Bloodline Keeper's nice. Also tabled Old Man of the Sea. I guess I would prefer my deck to be more blue than black. So that means maybe not the Massacre Worm, maybe not the Hymn. But then I'm still playing Blood. I think I'm going to take the Old Man. We're going to start trying to shift to more blue heavy decks since I've got these high reward blue cards. Let's cut the Hymn. Let's probably cut the Massacre Worm. This way I'm like less black, more blue, which I think I do want. I'll take the Stronghold though. I could sideboard that theoretically. Dark Confidant. I mean, I don't want to play it, but I guess we'll take it. Just cut black. The Abyss. I'm actually really happy we tabled this. I think I want to play the Abyss. Is it good for us? Maybe not. But what I like about it is it works well with our like shackles. Steal something and then you get to sack it. And then last pick, Song of the Dryads. All right. Well, there's a Caracas, which is basically a spell alongside our Venser. Just infinite counterspell, potentially. Let me see if there's anything else worth mentioning here. Vampiric Tutor is quite good. We already have Demonic Tutor, though, so maybe I don't need Vampiric. Kind of want the Grim Monolith, but I could see the argument not to. We are fairly color intensive, which makes Colorless Ramp not as good. Brainstorm is good if I had a lot of shuffle effects, which I do not. I may just take the Caracas because I'm not confident that we can table it. Could actually take Windswept Heath, but I guess that can only really just find a Trop Island. You know, which is reasonable but not great, since it basically could just be an island. It's just fueling Delve only, so it's kind of pointless. It does shuffle for Jace, which is good. I think I'm going to take this Caracas. Even though it's kind of like a colorless land, like I said, it's kind of like a spell with Venser to go infinite, which I like. Bitter Blossom, how good is Bitter Blossom? If I had more control, I'd like Bitter Blossom. I do actually like Bitter Blossom with the Abyss, because you can layer it so, well, yeah, I guess you, well, I think it works. Maze of Ith is a very nice colorless land spell as well. It has to be played as a spell, though, since it can't actually tap for mana. I kind of want this Bitter Blossom. Is that wrong? Is Bitter Blossom not good? I mean, it's certainly good early. I could see it being bad against red deck wins. Wormcoil's pretty insane. Wormcoil's pretty insane. But I kind of want more cheap stuff to do because I've got like a good late game plan already. I like defending Jace with Bitter Blossom. I'm going to take the Bitter Blossom. We're going to find out if it's good because I don't actually know. I've heard it's not, but we'll find out. All right, so we've got a Looter, which is good. Thoughtseize, which is good. Time Twister, which doesn't seem like what we want. Bone Shredder might just be the pick. I need more removal. Kind of sucks that it doesn't work with Snapcaster. And we don't have a ton of stuff that works with Snapcaster, to be honest. So he might not make the cut. But it's nice to have just creatures that can come down and kill. I feel like I need more kill spells in general. I only have Shriekmaw and the Abyss. So I'm going to take this Bone Shredder, I think. Tezzeret, if I had more artifacts, I could see it being good. Strip Mine, well, there it is. So I could have had Strip Mine Voltaic, or Strip Mine Crucible, rather. Mana Vault is a fine spell. You know, honestly, we don't have that much stuff, once again, that we need Colorless Ramp for. So I think we're way more interested in stuff like Over the Throat or Maloku, which is a great control finisher as well. Return a land. You can also bounce it with Caracas in case of removal. Force Spike, no one ever expects it. It's a great counterspell. Is taking Force Spike over Go Over the Throat ever justified? Yeah, that's a reasonable question. I actually don't know the answer. I kind of like the Maloku. I'm going to take Maloku. I've got a good feeling about her. Spitting out flyers is pretty nice. I like Jace. Obliterator's pretty black intensive. Oh, I didn't even know Gaddock Teague was in here. That's interesting. I think we just take Jace. I mean, we already have big Jace, but little Jace is okay too. You can play them both. Palancron, quite good, but better when you can go infinite with it. Mishra's Factory, I think, is actually just what we want, since it's a great blocker. It's something to do early. I like the Nighthawk as well, but I am trying to minimize my the black impact on this deck, since I would like to resolve Cryptic Command fairly easily. Admittedly, our deck doesn't look like it's abusively good. Tezzeret, I mean, he's cool. Once again, just don't really have enough. We can leave Caracas and Chrome Mox in. I guess they can kind of count as spells. Although I guess Chrome Mox should more count as a land. I may not even want the Chrome Mox yet. I haven't decided. I think we just take Animate Dead. We have actual removal now, so Animate Dead could be quite good. Disfigure is nice, cheap removal. Thada Adele, I wanted to try her out. I played with her once, and I never got to get her out. You can also protect her with Crocus, another one, perhaps. We definitely have enough ways to win now. No question about that. Maybe I just want the Disfigure. Snapcaster becomes better. Still might not be able to make Snapcaster work, but I'll take Disfigure. I can take Vampiric Tutor. I don't see why not. I'm not playing anything else. Alright, Repeal is quite good. I like Cloud Skate a lot. I think I'd rather have the Repeal. Let's turn on Snapcaster in a good way. I do want to play Snapcaster. Tabling Time Twister is pretty surprising. I'm just going to take it because I don't want to play against it. 4-spike table. That's actually good news. I'm going to take and play the 4-spike, I think. Pretty sure I am. Sin Collector's good against us. I guess Gaddock Teagues. Well, our expensive stuff are creatures, so let's just take the Sin Collector, which I think is just good against us. So, didn't get any Moxen. And we are playing like a blue-black control build. Actually, I mean, Palancron's good if you go infinite. I don't think I'm playing it, though. Verdict could be annoying against this. I'm going to take it. And a Lacerator. Okay. So, I think our deck's pretty good. I actually like the Abyss. I'm trying to think of all of the good Abyss synergies we have. It's very good with Ophiomancer. Very good with Ophiomancer. You just get to... You can always sack your little snake, whereas your opponent may have to, you know, destroy more relevant stuff. It also works, I think it does work well with Bitter Blossom, because you can just get rid of your Fairy Rogue. So instead of sacking a creature, you're just losing 1 life a turn, whereas your opponent is, you know, losing a creature every turn. Oh, I accidentally, no, I did take the Verdict. That was right. Okay. So, yes, I want to minimize Black's impact on this deck, which means I just don't want a lot of double black, but a Grave Titan and a Tombstalker is probably reasonable. I may not even want the Tombstalker. I don't have a lot of ways to fill my graveyard, so I think I'm actually going to get out of Tombstalker territory. I still can easily play Urborg, and we also have Watery Grave. I think I do want the Volrath Stronghold. Although that's another colorless land on top of Caracas. And does Caracas have to be played as a spell? It's a reasonable question. I'm not sure of the answer yet. Do I want both Vampiric Tutor and Demonic? I feel like no. I feel like I don't need double Tutor, but I mean, Find Anything is good. The problem with Vampiric is you don't get it right away, whereas Demonic, it just puts it straight up in your hand. Let's separate spells from creatures here. I think we're probably not going to main deck Brain Maggot. I can see times when I'd prefer to do it. Let me look at my ways to win. My ways to win are Grave Titan and Moloku. It's not bad. Shriekmaw's more likely a 2-drop if I want to evoke it. Do I want to main deck Animate Dead? Maybe not. So this would be 25. Wish I had a little more card draw, but Jace and Fact are pretty good. I want quite a few islands for the Shackles. Vampiric Tutor. I'm trying to think. Worth playing or not. I do want to try the Abyss. For some reason, I have a good feeling about this in our deck. Works well with Bitter Blossom, Ophiomancer, and Grave Titan. And I actually really like it with Old Man of the Sea and Shackles, too. Because I steal their creature and then I sack it to the Abyss. Or not sack it, destroy it. And then steal another one and maybe do the same thing. I don't know. I'd love to read input on that because I'm actually not sure. So what are all the things for Snapcaster? I need to take a look at that. We got Tutor, Disfigure, Repeal, Force Spike. We didn't get a lot of cheap counters, which kind of sucks, but we also have Cryptic and Fact. I mean, 4, 5, is 6 spells enough to justify Snapcaster? I almost want to say no. I think it's not quite enough to justify a Snapcaster. 6 seems a bit low. I think I'm going to cut Snap. It's not bad. It's just I don't think it's quite good enough. Disfigure main deck, is that wrong? I don't know. Might be. It's probably a better sideboard card. There's probably matches where it doesn't do anything. But then again, I do want to stop the blue-green ramp. It's nice to kill like a Tree Speaker or a Mystic or a Lotus Cobra right away. Got the Signet ramp. I'm interested in trying Vampiric Tutor and Demonic Tutor, but is it too many tutors? I don't know. 2 tutors is probably okay. This is like the problem with this is it's not actual, it's like actual card disadvantage since you're playing it and you're using your next draw step. I think I just like Vampiric Tutor a lot less than Demonic. Is there anything I need to find? I mean, I do have some good options. It's nice to, like, first turn Vampiric Tutor find Bitter Blossom, so you get that almost twice the chance to get your turn 2 Bitter Blossom out. I guess I'll try it. I'm going to give it a try. So now the question is, do I want to play Caracas as a spell or a land? To be honest, I want to play it as a land, but I don't know if that's right or wrong. I think I'm not going to play the Stronghold. I'm going to play my Caracas as my 1 colorless land. And then the rest is just going to be focused on blue with some black. Not a lot of black. Probably 7 black sources and a Signet. And then 10 blue, I think is what I'm going to go for here. Or I guess 9 blue. So Caracas, Watery Grave, Underground Sea. Do I want to do Chrome Mox? It does ramp a little bit, but it's card disadvantage to a certain extent. I don't think I want the Chrome Mox. Our curve's not that bad. I don't think I need it. Oh yeah, Mishra's Factory too. I don't think I can make it work. I think I either do 1 colorless land or no colorless lands. Let's take Urborg. As much as I do like a good factory for defense, I could sideboard into it. I think I'd rather main deck the Caracas just for the cool Protect Maloku, infinite counterspell with Venser sort of synergies. Okay, so I said I'd like 9 sources of blue and 7 black. So I already have 3 sources of black, so I can down that, go up. This would be, I guess, 11 islands and 7 black sources. It's probably enough. That also makes my shackles work pretty well most of the time. And Cryptic Command seems like it's pretty realistically going to get played. I only have 1 double black spell. And I have Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. Yeah, you know what? I like it. I do like this. How good is this deck? I have absolutely no idea. But I think it looks reasonable to me. A little bit of disruption, a little bit of removal. The Abyss, I'm interested in seeing if it works for us. I can't really evaluate how good this deck is, but I'm interested. I'd like to find out. So we'll play it like this, and we'll see you round 1.